Kelly's Reading Corner, Kelly's Reading Corner. Because what else would I be doing with two kids during a pandemic but reading picture books? So join us. Hey guys, welcome back to Kelly's Reading Corner. And today we have gone a little bit wicked. So it is my favorite musical. And this here is Elphaba, the very green, but not so very wicked witch of the West. And down here we have Glinda, the good witch of the North, her best friend. And if that statement confuses you, wicked fast, you should download some YouTube of the musical. You will not regret it. It defies gravity. Anyways, I know I'm geeking out a bit. So, keeping with that theme, today I'm going to be reading Piggy Pie, which features a not-so-nice witch named Gritch and some very clever pigs. And it's by Margie Palatini and illustrated by Howard Fine. And here we have Piggy Pie. See the pictures? This is Gritch just waking up in the morning. I bet she always rolls out of the wrong side of the bed. All right. Gritch the witch woke up grouchy, grumpy, and very hungry. That doesn't sound good. We're starting off on the wrong foot already. Her belly grumbled for something delicious, something delightful, something special. But what? It wasn't purple mousetail stew. No, she ate that yesterday for lunch. Maybe some mashed dragon tongue pudding. Weird. No, Gritch wasn't in the mood for anything quite that sweet. Okay, perhaps some taste of boiled black buzzard feet. That always made her mouth water. Nope, not today. Today, Gritch wanted something truly tasty, something really yummy, something special. And that could mean, that could only mean, Piggy Pie. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, she's looking very, very thoughtful here. Oh, I can taste those plump, juicy, pink piggies right now, Gritch said, smacking her lips. She hurried to the pantry and pulled down her old hag cookbook from the top shelf. She picked off a spider, blew off the dust, and turned to the secret recipe on page 342. Gritch ran her bony finger with a long green nail down the list of ingredients. 1 eye of a fly. She checked the pantry shelves. No problem, said Gritch. 2 shakes of a rattlesnake's rattle. No problem, said Gritch. 3 belly hairs of a possum. No problem, said Gritch. 8 plump piggies. Wait for it. Problem! Oh, screeched Gritch. I don't have any piggies. How can I make piggy pie without even one puny pink pig? Oh, Gritch pulled her hair. She stomped her feet. She paced the floor. She wanted piggy pie. She wanted piggy pie very much. She said, tapping the lucky wart on her chin. Now, where would I find 8 plump piggies? Oh. Gritch thought and thought and thought. Ah, she shouted with a jump. The circus. Yes, the circus. The circus. No, not the circus. You don't find pigs at a circus. She thought harder. Ah, she shouted with a jump. The zoo. Yes, the zoo. The zoo? No, not the zoo. You don't find pigs at the zoo. She thought much harder. The farm. Yes, the farm. You find pigs on the farm. Oh, there was just one teeny tiny little problem. Where to find a farm? Where else? Well, It's obvious to me. Gritch let her bony fingers do the walking and opened the yellow pages to F, where she found a very large ad. That was it. And I am totally going to date myself and say, way back when I was little, people still looked in the phone book at the yellow pages to find something. But now you would just Google it or say, Siri, where's the nearest farm? Oh. She put her broomstick in gear. She headed over the river and through the woods to Old MacDonald's farm. I've got you in my sights now, you little porkers, she cackled as she circled overhead. Surrender, piggies! Ooh, and look at those piggies. Like, scramble, scramble, scramble. Let's see what they're going to do. Oh. And this needs no words. What are the piggies doing? What are they doing? They're preparing for some sort of trickery, some sort of magic. Gritch zoomed in with a thump-up. Landing, she split straw, fanned her still smoking tootsies, and lifted her goggles. There wasn't a pig in sight. Oh, where did they go? Gritch shouted at a duck. Hey, duck, where are all those piggies? I need 8 plump piggies for piggy pie. The duck quacked here, quacked there, here quacked, there quacked, everywhere it quacked. No piggies. Yeah, I guess you couldn't find those piggies. Do you know where they went? Where did they go? Oh, Gritch is not pleased with that answer. What do you mean, no piggies, you dizzy duck? Gritch screeched into his bill. I just saw a passel of piggies down here not a minute ago. Hand over the hogs, you little quacker. No piggies, quacked the duck. Gritch pulled her hair. She stomped her feet. She even threatened the duck with one of her most evil spells. The duck was not impressed. It wasn't even scared. It gave Gritch another quack and waddled away. Who needs a dumb duck? Gritch grumbled. She has got a very bad attitude. Let's see. Oh. Uh-oh, what's happening? Be careful. Being careful where she stepped, Gritch wandered across the meadow. Yoo-hoo, she shouted. Moo. You, Gritch said to the cow, where are the piggies? I need 8 plump piggies for piggy pie. The cow moo-mooed here, it moo-mooed there, here it mooed, there it mooed, everywhere it moo-mooed. No piggies. None that she could see. I'm starting to wonder about... oh, no, she's not very happy with that answer either. Who saw that coming? Oh, what do you mean, no piggies? You lumpy-looking cow, screamed Gritch. I need 8 plump piggies for piggy pie. Fork over the pork, you walking milk machine, or I will curdle your cream. No piggies, mooed the cow. Here she goes again. Gritch pulled her hair. She stomped her feet. She even threatened the cow with one of her most evil spells. The cow stared at Gritch, swatted a fly with its tail, and lumbered away. Cows, who needs 'em? Gritch muttered. Sour grapes. What's happening now? Oh, she tried the barnyard, where she stopped a chicken in its tracks. Okay, bird brain, where are those piggies? I need 8 plump piggies for piggy pie. The chicken clucked here, clucked there, here clucked, there clucked, everywhere clucked. No piggies. Oh. This is starting to become a little pattern with her, isn't it? All right. What do you mean, you... No piggies, you feathered drumstick, Gritch screeched. What's going on? Where's the boss of this heap of hay? Where's the boss of this heap of hay? The chicken flapped its wings toward Old MacDonald. Interesting. What's going on? Let's see. Gritch looked him over once, twice. You're Old MacDonald, she says. Don't look much like your picture, do you? The farmer thumbed his suspenders and shrugged. Look, Shorty, I have been quack-quacked here, moo-mooed there, and cluck-clucked everywhere all over this farm. I need 8 plump piggies for piggy pie. Where are the piggies? The farmer looked here, he looked there, here he looked, there he looked, everywhere he looked and looked. No piggies. What do you mean, no piggies, you flea-bitten seed spreader? You must have piggies. Gritch pulled her hair. She stomped her feet. She threatened him with one of her most evil spells. No piggies. Her stomach growled. It grumbled. There were no piggies. There would be no piggy pie. Now what was she going to eat? She better get the quack quack out of there. Oh. Enter a new villain. Psst. Psst. Excuse me, little lady. Wolf's the name. Let me give you some advice. Forget about the piggies. Forget about the piggies, said Gritch, eyeing the wolf. He nodded. They're too tricky, trust me. I've been chasing 3 little pigs for days. He huffed and puffed. I'm starving. Look at me. I'm nothing but skin and bone. Gritch pinched his arm. Well, not quite. She grinned. Mr. Wolf, I have the most wonderful idea. I was thinking, since you haven't eaten and I haven't eaten, why don't you come home with me for lunch? I'm a very good cook. Why? That does sound tempting, the wolf said as he looked at Gritch and smacked his lips. Are you sure it wouldn't be any problem? Problem? Gritch grinned. No problem at all, she said as they walked off arm in arm. I always enjoy having a wolf for lunch. Something tells me that this is not going to end well for Gritch or the wolf. Shame on them. Nope, absolutely not. Doesn't look like there's anything good headed their way. Not going to end well. And I say they deserve each other. And that is the end of Piggy Pie and the answer as to how the clever pigs got away with tricking Gritch the witch. I hope you enjoyed it. One of my favorites. And if you have any suggestions for stories going forward on Kelly's Reading Corner, just leave me a comment and I will see what I can do. But now I have a special surprise for you, and I'm going to head over to a different area of the house. See you in 1 second. Hey guys, I hope you all enjoyed Piggy Pie. And now Kelly's Reading Corner has moved to Kelly's Kitchen Corner, because not only am I reading picture books all of the time, I'm also cooking all of the time. So I have decided to make some soup myself. Not just any old soup, 10-minute pumpkin soup. I think even the witch would be impressed with that, perhaps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go more than 10 minutes because I have a little time. And I have a leftover, let's not do it that way, a leftover acorn squash that I'm going to cut, because I don't just want pumpkin in my soup. I also would like some of this squash, because squash soup is absolutely delicious. It's a little bit tricky to cut. There we go. Timber! Hey, let's see if it spins. Oh, it does. Does this one spin faster or slower? Oh, that one, I like that one better. Let's have a race. 1, 2, 3, go. I think this one won. Anyways, that's beside the point. I'm going to grab a spoon and we're going to hollow these out and get all of these seeds out. Now, I guess another thing you could do, just like at Halloween when you do a pumpkin, is to get all of these lovely seeds. And what you can do is you can collect them. You separate them from the gunk, wash them, put them on a paper towel and dry them, and then you can make roasted seeds. You can make them sweet, you can make them salty. So hang on to those seeds. Why not? In COVID, we're all about stretching the food that we are very grateful to have. So there's that gunk. There's more gunk in this one. There's a bigger one. So we're going to clean this guy out. This one's got way more seeds. So I'll put a link to a seed recipe that I use down below in the comments. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to put it in the oven. Oh, I'll turn my oven to 350. We're going to clear this out. And then what we're going to do is cut it up into slices. We're going to put it on a cookie sheet and we're going to bake it. But we're not just going to bake it. We're going to make sure we put some olive oil on there. And we are also, do I have a lemon? Oh, I don't have a lemon, so I'm going to use orange. So we're going to drizzle over top of it some squeezed orange juice. There we go. There's a seed. There's a seed. So now we cut it up into slices. And then when it comes out, it's going to be all nice and soft. And we're going to be able to peel it right off the acorn out of the skin. So it'll get all mushy and gushy. I would leave it in there. I don't know. Test it with a fork. Leave it for 10-15 minutes. My stove though is a little bit fierce, so I tend to not leave it in for as long. You work with what you have, don't you? So here we go. And now the cookie sheet. Plunk, plunk, plunkety dunk. And my olive oil, silly me, is all the way over there. So what I'm going to do, reach. Okay. So just going to spread some olive oil on these guys. And then I have an orange. It's looking a little bit wrinkly. So why not? The juice is perfectly lovely and fine. We are going to go squish, squish, squish. Juice, juice, juice. And then we say we have to stop filming because somebody is coming in behind me. I will put it in the oven and I will tell you when it's done. There we go. And here we have the nice juicy orangey squash that I will just split from the skin, and it looks just like this. We are ready to rock with our pumpkin squash soup. You see me here? All right, so I have liberated all of the juicy insides of the acorn squash from their skin. And really, it's just gonna all get baked in the soup and then blended. So if there are parts that are tough, that's okay. But the inside is absolutely good. Okay, so the first thing I have to start with. Now, I am doing a double batch because there are lots of hungry people in my house. So, instead of doing 1 teaspoon, I'm going to do 2 teaspoons. Oh, forget my little cauldron here. 2 teaspoons. And now I've got a curry miso. It's like a sesame oil kind of condiment. Because I don't have curry paste, but you could use anything. You could throw in some chili powder, whatever. So we're going to open this up, and we're going to do 2 teaspoons in this pot that I have here. One, 2, and we just have to cook that a little bit until it gets fragrant. So these are doing just fine here, but I think a little more bulk to it. I'm going to add some sunflower seeds. Another thing that reminds me of autumn. And we're going to let these guys toast a bit. Soak up the lovely garlic oil that's in there. Doesn't take very long for nuts to roast. I've burned them a couple of times thinking it would take longer. Not catching it just in time. There. Looks nice. And our soup is bubbling away. And the next step is to put a little buzz on that. And here we have our finished soup after running it through the blender. It is a nice creamy puree with the garlicky seeds sprinkled on top. And it is absolutely lovely with a nice big hunk of fresh bread and butter and hopefully some amazing company. So take care and see you next time on Kelly's Reading Corner. Thanks for joining us. See you next Friday. This has been a Ginger Cat production.